Alright, let's see what we can find here. What do we find in our first game? Does it show off the power of our Dragapult? Not entirely sure in this scenario. There's too much weird stuff. It looks pretty Trick Room heavy. So I'm guessing like the Mimikyu or the Hatterene goes for Trick Room here. I can't really stop that, so let's show off our Dragapult here. He might actually lead like that actually with the Excadrill, because if he leads with the Mimikyu, it's much more safe, because Mold Breaker Excadrill destroys Mimikyu. But we'll see. Okay, we're leading with our big bad blue eyes white Dragapult dragon. Let's see if he can show off you guys his final form. And it's in a Master Ball, that black Charizard. Okay. So this one's really interesting. I think I'm gonna switch to Clefairy on the Excadrill slot. And I have a feeling that he's gonna belly drum here, or yawn or something like that. So we can actually go for a Thunderbolt, I think. Or we can go for a max Wormwind if we're thinking. Depends if. Do you think he's gonna go for the Mimikyu switch in? It's pretty unlikely. I think he's gonna Dynamax quite quickly and go straight in, or go for the KO on the Excadrill, depending on if it's Choice Scarf, or we're not sure. But we shall see now. He locked in pretty quickly. I'm having a little bit of drift issues. So I'm Dynamaxing first, which is pretty normal. And also the max win also accounts for any belly drum shenanigans the Snorlax may do. You could switch into the Mimikyu here, right here, onto the Charizard, which will be like the worst case scenario. No, he Dynamaxes his Charizard. It could also be, yeah, it's the Master Ball. It's his Charizard. I remember his balls. Just a little bit. I don't know his balls that well. So next time we can go for a Max Lightning here. I think he's going to go for a GMAX Wildfire onto the Clefairy slot. And very likely a belly drum here too. Okay, that's good enough. And we can set up Electric Terrain in case this is like a Yawn support Snorlax. Some people are running the yawning Snorlax. Okay, he does go for it onto that specific slot, and the Clefairy tanks it like a beast. Probably, I think it dies to 2 GMAX Wildfires, unfortunately. And it does go for the Yawn. So it's in prediction. Everything's in prediction. And the Clefairy does unfortunately die actually next turn. So let's go for the Max Lightning here. He doesn't know that. I think it should K. Oh, actually, let me quickly check the power rating on this. This is 140. Oh god. This is also 140, so yeah, it should kill, even though it's not a stab, because it's super effective, so it's basically the same. And we're just gonna go for a Thunder Wave onto the Snorlax, so he can't do anything. Oh no! Why would he go for that? Wait, that... Whoa. He's strong. He's good, guys. He's actually really good. And now my Dragapult's asleep now, unfortunately. Okay. Hopefully we can wake up. I think you guarantee 1 sleep. I have a feeling I need to go to a Rillaboom though, because the Excadrill will die, and I need to kind of save it for the Mimikyu at the back. If I set up Lightning the first turn, actually, that would be a much better play. But we'll do it again. We'll try again, and we have to go for a Protect here, I think. We just have to. We have to be able to tank through this GMAX Wildfire. If my dude wakes up this turn, it'll be so clutch. It doesn't wake up. Damn. He got me good. He got me good with that max guard. I wasn't really expecting that, but the Rillaboom actually tanks the Charizard quite well. Maybe this is another Rillaboink highlight. Maybe it will be. I'm surprised that the Clefairy was slower though. I'm actually really shocked by that. Yeah, I think this game's gonna be really difficult here. Potential Heat Wave miss. Hopefully Heat Wave miss. And I need to be also sorry about my voice. I need to potentially kill the Charizard here with a Hydro Cannon. Blue Eyes White Dragon, come on, do it. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. We need a Leech Seed or the Snorlax. And hopefully we tank like a Heat Wave. Or it misses. Or dodge it. That'll be really awesome. Aha! Easy. No miss. Perfect. Super tanky Dragapult. Didn't even do much damage. Didn't knock it out. Really good for me. And I actually get the Leech Seed on the Snorlax, so maybe a Rillaboom plus Blue Eyes White Dragon highlight. Body Slam shouldn't do too much unless it paralyzes. Yeah, the Rillaboom is dying, but I just need him to be around. He's gonna get loads of heals from the Leech Seed anyway, so it's gonna be pretty good. He might switch out on his Snorlax though, but Rillaboom should be gaining immense amount of HP, especially after next turn, even through the GMAX Wildfire, but we'll see. Klaus is the Milotic. Okay, so we're expecting to die here onto the Dragapult slot, so we'll just do whatever we can do. I want to perhaps hit the Thunder, but I think I'm just gonna go for a safety net of getting this Milotic through her berry, so Wood Hammer will get the kill, and let's go for the Protector. He could switch out into the Mimikyu as always. He doesn't do so. The Mimikyu is really scary. Like, I've actually kind of finally noticed why Mimikyu is so strong. It's basically got a Focus Sash, man. You waste one turn of Dynamax on a Disguise and the game's over for you. It's really strong. It's really, really strong. And it's really good against the Dragapults that are running around. You can Trick Room and do all the other stuff. Okay, awesome. It dies. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so we gotta watch out that the Snorlax does in fact have Yawn, but it should be okay. I think this is one of the last turns of GMAX Wildfire. Oh, it's got lefties as well. It's a lefty Snorlax. That's really interesting. But that's more HP for me. I'm gonna try to keep that guy alive. I'm gonna Wood Hammer the Milotic this turn. And yeah, that is the last turn of Thingy. So I'm gonna try to go for a Iron Head Flinch and a Wood Hammer on the Milotic. I think it was actually quite fast. The Milotic was actually quite fast, but I'm not sure if it's faster than the Rillaboom itself. We could go for Earthquake here, but I think we're gonna flinch this guy. He's got Ice Beam, so I'm not too sure. So yeah, let's go for the Wood Hammer here. I think it does OHKO the Milotic. We just have to be a little bit faster. Oh, it is Muddy Water. Hopefully this doesn't kill. Because it's 2 players, I think it doesn't even get it to Sash. Awesome. And Wood Hammer gets the kill, and Snorlax can no longer exit the place. And although the Snorlax might not get flinched, it's still fine. It's a really boring game, but Dragapult, oh, he did get a flinch, so he does survive. And I'm eating some more juicy leftovers and some nice Leech Seed as well. Yum yum. Healing back all the damage from Muddy Water. Awesome. And yeah, I stalled out GMAX Wildfire as well, and can't believe Rillaboom tanked the GMAX Wildfire for a protect even, like it took it quite well. Alright, this one's a bit risky here. This one's actually relatively quite risky because of the double protector. So what we can do here is we can go for a double protect to scout out what he wants to do. And I have a feeling that Rillaboom survives everything, so I can actually try to get a Leech Seed off onto the Tyranitar. Okay, that doesn't really indicate anything. Okay, so this indicates that I'm faster than this Tyranitar. It's not a speedy Tyranitar. He goes for Rock Slide, so he doesn't be scared of missing or anything. Should be able to tank this quite well, and he goes for Yawn. Oh, that's really bad actually, but I get really lots of juicy leftover heals, so that's really awesome. And I now know that the Snorlax has no protect. I think it's got Body Slam, Iron Head, Yawn, and something else I'm not too sure of. Yeah, I think at this stage, well, I'm gonna be proccing the weakness policy regardless of what happens here. So I think we're gonna go for the kill because we are faster, so we can go for the Earthquake. I do go to sleep unfortunately, but I think I do have enough damage with the leftovers damage at the end to be able to kill both of these Pokemon with Earthquake and Wood Hammer. Unless the Tyranitar is like really bulky, like 0 attack and just like bulk, defensive bulk. Okay, that's a lot of damage, and I shouldn't speed tie hopefully. If I speed tie with the Tyranitar, this game's over. But it looked like a very clean outspeed by the Rillaboom. And here we go, boink! And it's over. Rillaboom versus Charizard. That's insane. That's actually insane how this back end core can actually just take so much GMAX Wildfire damage. It's absolutely insane. Didn't show off much of the Dragapult, but the Rillaboom is really good.